Well, this is it. Our time here at my childhood home is pretty much over. I've had a lot of good memories here. I was literally brought home in the hospital to this house after being born. I've been here my whole life up until now. So this will be a new chapter we're starting. I'll never forget this place. I'm sure anybody who grew up in a single house won't ever forget it. Anyway, guess I'll give you guys the one last little grand tour. So that front door, you come in, you got the garage there, front hallway, and then this room, which leads into this room. This could be a living room, a dining room, whatever, but we always used it as an office. I did quite a few vacuum videos in here too. The couch was like the one little sofa bed here, and I would have some machines right here. We come into the kitchen. This kitchen is from 2013. The original kitchen from 1990, which is when this house was built. We had until 2013 when we had the kitchen fully remodeled, including new floors and all that. There's my Legend 2. I've had that Kirby over 11 years. Dining room area, where we always had the dining room table, the light. This pantry we also had put in here in 2013. The original pantry was over there, and the fridge was here. Then here's the big family room area. We always had the TV in here. When I was little, we had couch there, and then the old cabinet there with the little CRT in the corner there. But later on, when we got flat screen, we moved the TV into the center, and that's where it had been for all these years. I did some stuff in here as well. And there's the hallway. And then, of course, this room here is the room you guys will know from any of you who've seen all my videos, or a lot of them will know exactly what this room is. This was the vacuum basement where I did most of my videos. This is where I kept my collection. It's a lot different now because we've ripped up the carpet, which was really bad. It was getting terrible. And we just painted the concrete, we painted the stairs. We also took out that counter that used to be there and just paint the walls. It looks nice and clean, but yeah. So, oh yeah, we got Low hiding under there. At least he ate, that's good. And then in here we've got the laundry room. I don't even remember if I've ever shown you guys this room. I have when I made videos on these, this washer and dryer. But yeah, it just goes all the way back into here. The carpet that we ripped up in there is from 95, so we're guessing that this was all open and unfinished, and then whoever lived here originally must have finished that portion and built this wall and all that. We got a crawl space here just for extra storage. We always kept all our holiday decorations in here. That actually used to be unpainted back in there, but Dad went in and painted all that, so it looks a lot better now. And then of course, you know, hot water heater, furnace, all that's here. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then I guess I'll just show you guys this closet. I don't think you guys have ever seen it. Maybe you have, but I'll show it to you now. It's the water shut off. So, and this part's unfinished. Anyway, one last look at the vacuum basement, which really isn't the vacuum basement anymore. It's just a basement now. We'll head up. Come back through the hallway. The half bathroom is right here. Then we come up the stairs. There's the full bath. We had this renovated in 2017. Then you come up, you've got the stairs leading to the upstairs hallway. There's Prince. He's been with us for 11 years. You have to be real slow with him. And then this was my room. Yeah, smoky. But yeah, this was my closet. This was my room. My bed, most recently, was there. So I slept here for many years, sometimes here. But yeah, this was it. This is where I lived, in here. We come out, we go down the hallway. I'm sure you guys may recognize this hallway. I did a few upstairs hallway vacuum videos in here. I would have my phone up against that closet door there, and then I would just vacuum the hallway. But this was my brother's room. This is where he lived. His closet. There's a little storage closet there. And then this is the master, where my parents slept. Great big room. And their walk-in closet here. They had a nice view overlooking the backyard. Little door up there led to the attic. Then we go into the garage. That Rigid is actually the last vacuum from my childhood that's actually still here. All my other childhood vacuums are not really here anymore. They're just duplicates. But this one we've actually had for like 25 plus years. So hopefully it'll stay a lot longer. And if Dad decides to get rid of it, I'll take it. Anyway, but yeah, this is the garage. I've done a few videos in here. We painted the floor just the other day. Looks a lot better. The driveway, which was resurfaced a week ago. And then the front yard, which we just had re-landscaped and cleaned up quite a bit before putting the house on the market. Looks much better. A lot cleaner now. I did videos out here, of course, because lawnmower videos. Yeah, they cleaned it up real nice. Then I'll go around back. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you guys something kind of cool. This tall cactus right here, I bought with my birthday money for my 10th birthday. So that was almost 13 years ago. And it was actually, you can see how tall it was. It was that tall. And you can see it's only grown to about double the height since then, which just shows you how slow cactuses grow. Cactuses, cacti, however you say it. And then that one there, my brother bought a few years ago. So those are his. But yeah. We come around. Trash can here. We'll go into the backyard. Here's the shed where we would keep a lot of our yard equipment and tools. Here's the backyard. Also been cleaned up real nice. I'll get the shed open here. This was our shed. Came in and out of here a lot, especially over the summer. My dad, my grandfather, and my uncle assembled this shed back in 2006. It was about to fall apart, but my grandpa, I think about 5 years ago, put these steel, or I don't know if they're steel or whatever they are, metal corners on it because they were cracking on all corners. May he rest in peace. Anyway, we got our patio here, which we had put in 2020. Nice patio. Big improvement over the rickety wood steps leading to just nothing. New AC unit. There's our fire pit. A long time ago, the swing set was right in the middle here, and the slide actually landed right where the fire pit is now. So I always imagine, like, oh dang, imagine going back in time and like doing like a freeze frame where the swing set and the fire pit are both there, and the slide just goes straight into the fire pit. Just something I thought about. But anyway, yeah, real nice and clean. This tree I planted as a tiny little sapling back in 2017. It was about that big. I had it in a pot. I didn't think it would take, but then it did. So then we transplanted it out here, and when it got to about 2 feet tall, a rabbit ate it, most of it anyway, leaving only the little stub, like at the very base. And that is why the bottom of the trunk there is kind of crooked. But it grew back, and now 7 years later, it's a tree. It came from a seed from the tree in the front yard there. It's a silver maple. That's my tree. We got our garden here, which is actually just full of mint now. We used to put like tomatoes and other stuff, but it's just mint now. And we got all our pine trees here. These pine trees, my dad planted back in 2005 after we had a bunch of poplar trees back here, and they all died one by one. And I actually faintly remember him cutting them down when I was real little. But yeah, then I remember he planted all these. Well, he planted these four, and then that big one right there, I actually kicked out of anger and snapped it, and I snapped the top off. So then my dad bought that one, which is why it's smaller than the rest. He moved, because this one used to be there, so then he moved it over there and planted that one in its place. But that tree was resilient, and it actually grew a new topper. Like, it repurposed one of its branches as a top, and it just started growing again. And so then Dad planted it over here, and now look at it. It's the largest one here. I just think that's amazing. And that was in 2006. So this is 18 years later. So yeah, my childhood home about to not be our house anymore. So that concludes this chapter and our time here at this house. Any future videos will be elsewhere, whether it be at my parents' new house, which will be for a little while, and then after that, wherever I move to, which we will figure that out not too long from now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thank you all for sticking with me.